Hey there. I hope that you're enjoying this beautiful spring weather. I think that today, for the Peterson report, I'd like to ruminate a little bit about the business, the raw, emotional, personal side of the business, not the numbers. I geek out on them, yeah, but I know that you can pick those up anywhere, especially Redfin. Mostly, I'm interested in the thought process and what collaboration really means and what it really is that we're trying to accomplish in real estate. There is a common saying in sales: people make decisions emotionally and then they justify them logically or rationally. And while there certainly are exceptions, generally speaking, it's true. And if you don't believe me, just know that the pet egg has generated $450 million of sales in its lifetime. And the same principle does go for real estate. We fall in love with a particular home in a particular location, and we just have to have it. We will do whatever it takes, even if maybe we shouldn't. And there are multiple facets in every transaction, a lot of moving parts. Sometimes these parts get muddled and a little confusing. This is why it's good to have a professional on your side. And emotions can run high when there are legitimate misunderstandings. I think that this is particularly true in today's polarized society. We are conditioned by pretty much every major and minor media outlet to be angry at everything. It feels like everyone is out to get us. We've come to expect that someone is trying to give us a bum rap or a raw deal. But more times than not, especially in real estate, that just simply isn't true. Mistakes and misunderstandings will happen, but that doesn't mean there was malicious intent behind them. The fact is, real estate is a collaborative profession. Now, I know that collaboration has become a buzzword in today's workplace, so let's take a look at what it really means. At its core, collaboration means working with others towards a common goal. It involves the sharing of knowledge, ideas, and resources to achieve something that really couldn't be accomplished alone, like buying a house. But true collaboration goes beyond simply working together. It requires a commitment to finding win-win solutions. And a win-win situation is one in which all parties benefit. In a collaborative setting, seeking a win-win solution means finding ways to achieve the desired outcome for everyone involved. This requires a mindset of cooperation and a willingness to compromise. It also means being open to new ideas and perspectives and being willing to adapt as circumstances change. So why is seeking a win-win situation so important? Well, for starters, it creates a sense of trust and mutual respect among all involved in the transaction. When everyone feels that their needs and interests are being considered, they are more likely to feel invested and motivated to contribute their best work. Additionally, seeking win-win solutions can lead to better outcomes overall. When all parties are satisfied with the result, it means that the solution is more creative, effective, and sustainable than if one person or group had simply just gotten their way. Of course, seeking a win-win solution is not always easy. It does require good communication skills, the ability to listen and understand others' perspectives, and a willingness to compromise. It also means being honest about your own needs and interests and being willing to share information and resources. It's also worth noting that sometimes finding a win-win solution just isn't feasible. That's why it's important to make a good faith effort to find common solutions. Good faith effort refers to a sincere and genuine attempt to fulfill an obligation or achieve a goal in a reasonable and responsible manner. It is often used in legal or contractual contexts, especially real estate, to indicate that a party has made a legitimate effort to fulfill their obligations under an agreement or to comply with a law or regulation. In practical terms, good faith effort means that a person or organization has taken all reasonable steps to fulfill their obligations, even if the outcome is not exactly what was intended. It requires a commitment to acting with integrity, honesty, and fairness in all dealings. In short, a good faith effort is a demonstration of a genuine desire to fulfill one's obligations, even in difficult or challenging circumstances. It is an important principle in real estate and is valued as a way of promoting fairness, responsibility, and trustworthiness in all interactions. No one is perfect, and we shouldn't expect them to be. We expect clients on both sides to deal openly and honestly, but that doesn't mean that we'll get everything that we want in a transaction, just as much as is reasonable. And while that may sound lame, as I alluded to earlier, the real estate process isn't meant to be adversarial. It's a collaborative process the entire way. So, how can you foster a culture of collaboration and win win thinking in your transaction? Here are a few steps. Establish clear goals and expectations. Make sure everyone understands what the end game is. Obviously, in real estate, the goal is a successful close of escrow, but how are we going to get there? What inspections or loan approvals, due diligence need to happen? Two, encourage open communication. As a seller, it's our responsibility to make sure that everything is fully disclosed. It is not in the seller's best interest to hide a lien on the property or a substantial defect of the property. At the same time, it is the buyer's responsibility during the due diligence portion to make sure that they understand everything that they need to know about the property. It takes two to tango on this one. Three, focus on interests, not positions. Instead of getting stuck in a I want this or you want that mentality, focus on what each party is hoping to achieve. This can help you find creative solutions that meet everyone's needs. At the end of the day, we are really working towards a common goal. Being willing to compromise. Number 4, collaboration requires give and take. Be open to finding solutions that may not be exactly what you had in mind, but that still achieve the desired outcome. By embracing collaboration and seeking win-win solutions, you can create a more productive and satisfying work environment for everyone involved. Remember, it's not just about working together. It's about working together towards a common goal. And I think that's where we sometimes lose sight lately, a lot lately. And I'm looking forward to seeing that change. That's all for this week on the Peterson Report. Have a great weekend.